right now, the Mid-South Certified most accurate forecast.
Well, temperatures today were, as expected, much cooler, and it feels amazing out there this evening. 79 degrees right now in Memphis. Just a wonderful break from some of the summer heat that we've been seeing. Really unusual for the month of July. 75 right now in Dyersburg, 79 in Clarksdale, 73 degrees in Forest City. These are temperatures we would ordinarily see as morning lows. And that's partly due to the fact that we've had drier, cooler air come in. It's not just the lower heat, it's the lower humidity today as well. 64 degrees, that is a relatively pleasant dew point. For some, maybe it is still a little bit humid, but we really don't see 60s for our dew points here in the Mid-South all that often in the middle of summer. Fall-like weather is coming in. It feels more like it should be mid to late September. You could frame it as early or late spring into May time frame, but hey, I think we're all enjoying it. Low humidity, pop-up showers though are still possible the next couple of days, very summer-like. Just pop up a little bubbling shower and then it's done. We're not looking at anything severe, and we're also staying in the 80s for the next several days. Part of the reason is that front that came through, now it's draped across the deep south, and it's keeping a lot of the rain stationary to our south. Though some of our more southern communities, like we mentioned earlier, down into parts of Panola, Lafayette County, southern parts of those counties are still seeing some weak showers this evening. It's not going to be a total torrent, but since they're not really moving anywhere, you could see some localized flooding, so do keep that in mind. We see North Mississippi really hanging on to most of the showers. Here in the Mid-South and really north of I-40, we're not going to be seeing any rain for the next several days. But what does come is going to be in the afternoons of the next few days as well. So we'll have to keep that in mind. It's just going to be a few pulse thunder showers, maybe some lightning here and there, and then it'll be done. As we get into Sunday, we still have the chance for a sprinkle or two. It's not going to be a ton. But like I said, to our south, that's where most of the rain remains for the next week. Look at Birmingham, 3.5 inches the next 7 days. Here in Memphis, only around 1 inch. Then you get up to places like Springfield, St. Louis, less than an inch for them. Our rain chances are slim, but still there. They increase as we go into Monday and Tuesday of next week. It looks like that stationary front that's to our south starts to ride a little bit more north as we get into the early part of next week. Now, morning temperatures tonight, we're dropping back all the way into the upper 60s, a nice and cool morning. Maybe you take your coffee out on the porch for the morning. Then we get into the afternoon, we warm up only into the mid 80s. Again, this feels more like September than it does for July. Your 7-day forecast, temperatures do rise back up to around the upper 80s there on Sunday. We might see some places around North Mississippi, especially getting up to that 90-degree mark. But then we start to cool things back down as we head into the middle of next week. Of course, those thunder showers are possible there Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. But it's not going to be anything severe, so that's some good news for us. It's just going to be a nice light pop-up shower here and there.
Means things should be pretty easy for us.
Yeah, I think this is a nice break. We have earned this nice cool air.
We have.
We've put in our sweat into the forecast over the last few weeks.
Literally, right?
Truly.
Well, the weather's going to be fantastic for this next story coming up after the break.